What's up, everybody? It's Dark and Dorky here from Games in Real Life, and as always, I'm accompanied here by my friend Plains Raider.
Howdy, howdy, y'all.
Yes, that's right. We have faces to our voices now. Look at this. Haha!
Yeah, right?
Excellent.
Movement and stuff.
Extra movement. All the movement. All the jiggles. Jiggle, jiggle.
Take that to the haters that I don't think exist yet, but will someday.
Yep. Absolutely.
Trying to criticize us through our early stuff. How dare you?
How dare ye? But, yeah, so now we're
taking an aggressive stance this morning, apparently. Jeez.
Yeah, geez, Plains woke up and chose violence today. So, today, we are continuing our watch-through of me being mute for,
our
weeks.
fix-it party.
Yeah, our fix-it party. This is the last fix-it party, and then we're back to usual scheduled programming as of next week. Also, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel on Thursdays. We have Fallout content exclusive to YouTube.
Right. And eventually other content, but first we actually got to get the Fallout content.
Yes.
I'm still not 100% sure what they even added in those updates, so follow along for more info on Thursdays.
Woo! That's how we do!
Woo! I'll say plug completed. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that plug. So,
alright.
Anyway, I guess I should probably start the video, because I have no idea how long we decided to gab along in said video there before it started, so, yeah?
Right, I was gonna say, God knows what the intro rate is on this.
Look at that, the zoom of zoom.
Look at all that history on that wall. The people, the things, the events.
Ah, the things that ensued that day.
The romance.
Yes, the romance. Link!
I was gonna say, and all of us... Yeah. Not quite. Link's... I don't know, somebody's grandparents.
Link's his own grandpa, as far as I know.
He might be. That could make sense. Realistically, again, I got so lost in just doing open world stuff that I don't think I've stumbled across what the big timeline shenanigans are from this game. Bleh. I'm not sure how to word that grammatically, I guess. There's supposed to be something in the game that messes with the timeline, possibly. But because I keep getting distracted whenever I go to do stuff in this game, I never did figure out what exactly the shenanigans are. Or, I guess I shouldn't say that. I don't know why shenanigans. I do know what a couple of the fuckeries are. I don't know why, though. I guess that's the real thing.
Well, either have I. If you haven't noticed, I just kind of run around aimlessly. Everywhere.
And that's... Right, and we'll see if you stumble across the new information or the same information I did. Maybe we can get... Let's say, maybe we can be confused by the same things.
Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, look at this. We're started. Dark finally started. Oh, look at me go. I'm loading the game.
Right, doing a thing. Oh, right. Your adventures in the dark.
Oh, yeah!
Again,
exciting!
I do love the dark in this game.
Well, the dark in this game is fun.
I will be honest now, just at the beginning, because again, I was thinking about it after our last playthrough. I think it did take me power leveling to like 6 hearts and half an extra stamina wheel before I actually felt like I could not die in this game.
Okay, that's good to know. So maybe don't try the door that... Because I remember there was a door in this one. By the way, spoiler alert, everybody, for everybody who's watching on YouTube and didn't watch Plains go full-blown psychosis on the last stream, just talking to no one.
Backseat gamer.
Yeah, backseat gamer.
Just backseat into invisible voice the entire time.
Yep. It's like, Jesus, like Plains isn't even in control of his own gameplay. God, what's going on?
Like, this is the weirdest niche stream I've ever seen.
Whoa.
I shouldn't say that.
Like, what's going on with that, man?
Right? Like, crazy.
Crazy shit, bro.
Crazy. It makes me go, whoa. Yeah, Link. choosing violence.
Yep.
Everybody chooses violence today.
Oh. Well, you have
the Bokoblins chose violence. Link chose violence. I definitely chose violence.
Ah.
Being all aggressive with with people.
Extra non-aggro.
Right?
Or just all the aggro.
Just starting off the day sipping coffee. This would go great in somebody's face.
Yes.
And thus violence was chosen.
Pap pap.
Surprise!
Surprise, cackface!
Nobody expects the coffee. It's usually too precious.
As I take a sip of my coffee, I'm like, this is very precious. I would never waste coffee. Unless if my life depended on it, then I would slam the coffee.
The only way you live is to drink 12 coffees in 30 minutes.
Challenge accepted.
12 espressos. I was gonna say, can I piss while I'm drinking the coffee?
Oh man, like with that much caffeine, you might need to do that while sitting on the toilet.
Right? Let's do it. It's for life.
Third espresso shot in, I need to fart, but I don't think I can.
I need to fart, but it is dangerous.
I'm in dangerous territory.
Second of danger to this act.
Danger.
Okay. Ah, yes, trying to... and right into the gloom.
Yes, the gloom.
Let's say, again, I did quite enjoy actually, like, running around the Underdark thing. Not sure what they actually call it, if it is just the Underground, or I can't remember if they have a special Hylian name actually for it.
The... Yeah?
The Under Kingdom.
I was just gonna be like, the Hylian Underdark? You know, I've been watching the Inside Job, so I just finished the Moon episode earlier on. And it's just everything has moon in front of it. The Mooniversity. Moon gods! Get there!
I love how they word it too. I guess I should explain the lingo. You just kind of take moon and throw it in wherever.
Yeah, you just put moon in front of whatever.
Just do it.
I love it. I've been getting right into that show.
I did quite enjoy that show.
Oh, it's funny.
I am sad that it doesn't get a third season, but they closed it out well enough.
You know, it's like the show Powerless. It was such a good show, but I don't think they made it past 2 or 3 seasons, which was just such a bummer.
I'm not actually sure that I know that one. Like, it sounds vaguely familiar, but I am...
Okay, so you remember the Community, right?
Yes.
Okay, so think of that, but in the DC universe. And instead of college, they work for Wayne Corp. Except instead of directly under Bruce Wayne, it's his horribly drug-addicted cousin who is just such a pompous idiot.
Let's say, I do remember that. I never watched it just because I don't think I actually had it on anything at the time, weirdly.
Okay, here, I'm gonna plug their show.
Now I need to watch it
real quick here. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course, it's gonna open up right over everything that we're watching here. Where to watch Powerless? It's available on Apple TV for $2.49 or Google Play Movies for $2.99. Really?
Oh boy.
Is that how much it costs? Wow, I have $2.99 Google Play rewards.
It's like, hey, I got $2.99.
I got $2.99.
Hey everybody. Yeah. Who else has $2.99?
It only got 57. Oh no, wait, that's TV Guide. Just Watch got 78% with 138 upvotes. Of course, the show was hilarious.
I was like, who cares what the magazine thinks?
Are you an old lady who's just terrified of going outside in case if Superman gets into an altercation and building rubble starts falling all around you? Well, now from Wayne Corp, the Rumbrella. Don't worry about that falling stone, Grandma, when you have the Rumbrella. And I love it's just this steel umbrella. And then as soon as the rubble, like they do the test course on it where all the weight, like all the rubble falls on it, she just cut, like the mannequin just gets destroyed and they're like, oh yeah, we forgot. the person holding the umbrella needs to be super strong.
Okay, I feel like I've at least seen that scene. That does sound right. It's like, yeah, a metal umbrella, but you can't hold up rubble. Again, brilliant idea, but very, very flawed.
Yeah, very flawed.
Your heart is in the right
You need to be like Superman to use that umbrella and not be harmed.
Just love the idea with that too. Like, come on, Grandma, just trying to wrestle her probably very heavy armor umbrella up to begin with. Oh no!
Oh no! Nah.
It's like, dang it.
Let's switch up the Grandma voice. You know what I've been talking about?
Smoke a grab. Let's say smoke a grandma's gonna tell you what, kids.
I'm gonna tell you what's up.
Now the one kid leans over.
Like
one kid leans over. I thought that was Grandpa.
No one knows anymore.
Yeah, no one.
Just wait till you hear your grandpa talk. Just like you just hear, hello. Just puts the microphone up to his throat.
Oh yeah,
he's already got the tracheometry.
And it's like, hello, kids.
Oh man, I can't even replicate that. I don't think there's enough phlegm in my body to replicate that voice. There's somebody who used to come into the Canadian Tire I used to work at a long time ago, like a long ass time ago. And there's this one gentleman who had I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong, but the tracheotomy, you know, where they cut into the middle of your throat, and you talk through there. Please. And he had to like press down on his throat, and he had the raspiest voice. You know when you hear someone talk and you just go for them because it's just so phlegmy? It was that.
They literally have to electrocute the vocal cords into working.
Oh no, this guy wasn't like, he didn't have to electrocute his vocal cords. Like, he had to just press down on his throat when he was talking, but it was just so phlegmy. It would just make your toes curl. You'd end up like, you know, just choking a little bit. Like, you get pseudo phlegm almost, or what is that? Placebo phlegm just from hearing it.
Oh, chasing fireflies.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna say the action.
Oh, look at all them Soul Reaper Link coming in.
I do love that when the statue says, "Yeah, that's souls of the dead just lost in the ground." Just like, yay! Hyrule is terrifying.
Hyrule.
I mean, we knew this, but like terrifying.
I was just thinking about going for a nice, milesome nighttime walk. Are you crazy? Do you not know about the skeletons? Nah.
Is that what the skeletons rain? Are you mad?
The bokoblins? Or the bokoblins? Or the bee-goblins?
Yes, I was gonna say, the oblins might be sleeping, but the skeletons rise.
They rise, I say. Beastman, go to bed. It's my turn.
Yeah. When Beastman sleeps, Skeletor reigns! I can't do a great Skeletor.
The Skeletor reigns! Nah!
That's good. Again, he eventually turns into an old Al Capone or something.
Just love Skeletor. He is going to be one of my spirit animals, especially the old Skeletor, where he was almost self-aware how...
I was going to say, how he's so close to meme Skeletor while being, like, real.
It's true, even though, like, old Skeletor is meme Skeletor, mind
I was going to say, right? Like, he's almost... Oh, what is that? The He-Man Christmas special? But I don't want to be good. I want to be evil.
I want to be evil.
Like, the fact that is a line by the original voice actor in official media. Oh God, I love
the best. It's the best.
It's not a meme. You can just listen to it, but I don't want to be good.
I'm trying to remember. He-Man is a kitchen sink project that I believe was created to directly compete with Star Wars. I think. Or no, it was to compete with G.I. Joe. It was either G.I. Joe or Star Wars. I can't remember.
Well, as I say, it was a toy line based on fantasy sci-fi, so I'm assuming around the Star Wars kick.
Yeah, because, man, I love watching the toys that made us. This is a docuseries on Netflix, and, yeah,
I recall the Robot Chicken sketches.
They have Robot Chicken sketches on the toys that made us?
Well, that or what... Oh. I'm not sure if it's specifically the toys that made us, but, like, it is one of the documentaries on... What is it? The Michael Moore documentary? Is that the toys that made us, or did he do a different one?
Oh, okay, back to the internet.
Yes, do my research, Dark. Do it.
Yeah, the toys that made us.
Oh yeah, you're gonna try to fight...
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I remember the Robot Chicken sketches are like the toys of yesteryear or something.
Oh, American...
I don't know, they always end horribly.
Is the guy who made this docuseries.
Okay, then it's an older documentary, but I believe it's Michael Moore. I don't think I'm getting his name wrong. Yeah, it does. He did a series on, again, like, toys.
Really?
Well, it's the exact same concept. I believe. I remember there being one. Again, they had to make the sketches from somewhere. Or did Seth Green and the other guy?
Okay, here we go. Here, I got a Michael Moore. Toys, dildos, and you.
Dildos and
Oh, I'm kidding. Riveting documentary. So it's called Toys from 1992. So it is an old.
Toys from 1992. It is an
old documentary.
I felt like there was a more elegant name than that.
Yeah, it's just called Toys.
But I'll accept that.
Yeah, Toys.
But yeah, and there's Robot Chicken sketches where the main shtick of the documentaries is that all the toys from the old cartoons had to go off and get like real jobs and stuff when they lost their acting jobs, as it were.
Wait, hold on. Did you just swing into Looney Tunes on me? I'm what?
I said Robot Chicken. What?
Oh, Robot Chicken. Oh.
I was like, not that Looney Tunes are not also in Robot Chicken. They had pretty good parody coverage, as I recall.
No, just when you said like that they're living out their retired life out.
Oh yeah.
Just immediately that newer Looney Tunes show that came out. Like, oh god, actually no, it's not newer. That came out like 10 years ago or something newer, like that now. Oh, the power armor.
Right, the robot.
Yeah.
The starting of the robot, and then me trying to remember.
Now that
what
I'm
you had
looking
to
at
do,
it again,
I'm like,
with a 20/20 hindsight, it looks like it's missing arms.
It does it not?
And legs.
Yes.
Is that because it's missing arms and legs?
It could be.
Damn it, Planes.
I was gonna say, I don't know that we have the spoiler owl.
Damn it, Planes!
I was gonna say, that's an old reference from the other parts of the internet for you young folks.
Yes. The spoiler owl.
But yes.
Did you know Dumbledore dies on page 397? Woohoo! Deathly Hallows!
You can't just bring that out to people. The movie's only like... Oh my god, the movie's more than 10 years old.
Dumbledore's the bad guy! Woohoo!
Dumbledore's the bad guy! Yes, Spoiler Owl. Did you know that Dumbledore exists in a grey zone of morality?
A total grey zone! Woohoo!
He could have done more! As the owl flies away, I'm like, but Spoiler Owl, what are you... Just flying away? I don't think that was Spoiler Owl. As he goes around, Opinion Owl, hoot hoot.
Overly opinionated owl.
Yeah, overly opinionated
I'm judging you.
Again, I'm judging you. Yeah, Dumbledore could have stopped it.
Yeah, Blathers. That's
I was gonna say,
right? Yeah, Blathers from.
He would be judging. Yeah, Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Animal Crossing.
He would be judging you.
I want to play Animal Crossing, but it's just. Well, I own it, and I do play it. Sorry, I should rephrase this. I want to play Animal Crossing on our channel, but at the same time, I don't. Because just so much commitment. I don't know, I might start a new island. Wait a minute. I might not need to start a new island. You have Animal Crossing as well, or is that's your family who owns it?
That is a family member who owns it.
Could you
I do
borrow
not.
it?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, cool, because then you could come visit my island, and we can get into
construct the island.
We can go fishing. We can catch bugs together. Planes, do you not see... Oh, he's missing a head, too. Sorry, interrupted myself. Do you not see the potential? The possibilities?
Of fishing?
Yeah, we go fishing and shit. Go catch a shark. Or a whale. Or an oarfish. That's right, you can catch oarfish. Because they're creepy.
Those guys are big.
Yeah, and they look weird.
They do. They're kind of like an eel, but a fish.
I like creepy looking fish. Oh, yeah.
We're fighting with the idea you forgot you could climb.
Hey, no. No. I know I can climb. Oh, yeah, I did forget I could climb, didn't I? But it's so smooth. Oh, no, I didn't forget. I knew I could climb all along. I just thought the rock was too smooth. But then again, you know, I also kind of forgot Link is Spider-Man in this universe.
He does have the robot zombie hand of a long-dead magical king.
Yeah, but that's just one hand.
Yeah, but God knows what he can do with the one hand.
Imagine watching someone finger hop up a wall one-handed. Just...
Just, and again, the hand is like... Again, it looks a little dead.
Just a little.
Like, if you zoom in on it, like, we can't right now, obviously, but like... If you actually look at the hand in cutscenes and stuff, like, it's still... The knuckles are still knobby, the fingernails are still, like, a little too long and, like, broken and shit. Like, it still looks thematically dead. Which is why I always refer to it as a zombie robot arm, because, like, it does technically come from Rauru, which makes it, like, a biological thing, but... I also don't quite 100% get all of Rauru's shit. Because they do have the robots, because the robots are still alive, and you can make a robot. But also, I do think he just has phenomenal cosmic powers. So, like, he's got it all. He's got the robot and the 9th level spell slots.
And all the 9th level spell slots, just slipping in that D&D trivia right there.
Hey, heck, if you find the little... If we find the memory, like, soon, you'll see. He does some stuff that can be definitely classified as either, like, I would say, like, 8th or 9th level spells.
Okay, so I'm looking at the hand right now. You put me down a rabbit hole, see what I did there?
Rabbit. I was say he's pretty rabbity.
Hey, look, it's Rabbit. Yeah, Rabbit's hand doesn't look that disgusting. It's just a little skinnier and it's green, but maybe he was a green space bunny, right? And his fingernails are a little gross. Like those could use a trim.
A little gross.
You know. Oh, man, just imagine this. You have somebody else's dead arm that just replaced yours, and just unintentionally you go to chew your nails, and then you look at your
you just look down, it's like, this tastes weird.
Yeah, you look at the hand.
No.
Oh, no. You get that one hangnail on it, you're like, I just want to bite it off, but that's so disgusting. It's so gross.
Say, God knows what kind of diseases exist on my arm. It was in a hole for more than 10,000 years? 10,000? Can't remember what we're saying for Rauru's age. He existed at the beginning of Hyrule. I remember that. That's the biggest shtick.
I was there since the beginning.
I was to say, I'm not... Now that I say that, I'm not sure. I feel like we should have learned that in some of the many, many cutscenes that we were probably... joking over in the beginning. But yes, Rauru, the rabbit man whose arm you took, is first king of Hyrule.
No, I remember that.
Which means he's Zelda's great grandpa or some bullshit.
So you have bunny
Zelda is part which means that Zelda is part sky bunny.
Is that why elves have pointy ears?
Maybe it's the left. Actually, no, because her great do that joke again. Grandma, I believe, already has the pointy ears, but she's also like just straight up the Hylian.
Oh, so she was the first Hylian to do bestiality.
She's basically the equivalent of the guy from Naruto that wanted to mate with Kaguya.
Yeah, 100%. She was like, I just find this rabbit so attractive.
I was gonna say, is it just me, or is the guy with the long neck, the little bit of a snout, the bunny ears, and the fur
fluffy
all
butt
over, doing it for anybody else? Because right now, it's doing it for me.
And thus furries were coined.
And thus the Hylians gained magic powers.
They gained magic powers!
You don't know it's going to be the cause of magic. Somebody just... Hey, if it worked for Naruto, why couldn't it work for Zelda?
Well, why not?
Again, I'm going to screw the weird-looking porcelain lady with no pupils that fell from the sky, and boom, bam, chakra.
All the chakra.
Again, that's what happens in Naruto. If that one guy doesn't find the lady that, like, crash landed out of the sky sexy, then, like, we got nothing.
Yeah, we got nothing for you, man.
Let's say no tailed beasts, no chakra, no Rock Lee, nothing.
None of it. And Naruto without Rock Lee would just be an absolute travesty.
Hey, he is great. Him and Might Guy are awesome. They are actually, like, way up there on my Naruto list.
Lee, I'm trying to think. Lee's the one who has the 10,000-pound leg weights on, right?
Yes, the bowl cuts.
Yeah, bowl cut. Well, no, I know they're both bowl cuts.
Iconic.
Sometimes I forget who's who because they both look so much alike. It's just one's an older version of the other.
One. Well, even though they have no relation to each other at all.
Yeah,
I love that. Rock Lee has parents. Rock Lee has a dad.
I have a feeling that there was an affair in the Naruto universe to secretly just,
they have the
God,
same
you
eyebrows.
are the father. Daddy! Is this why my legs have so much gains?
Right, is that why I share no commonality?
Is that why my thighs do be dummy thick?
It is genetic from from the Guy family, my friend.
You get the doobie dummy thick thighs from me, son.
Shoot, I have to remember that, because the translation's weird, backwards the name sometime. Is his name Might and he's from Family Guy, or is it... who has the dummy thick thighs? Clan Might or Clan Guy?
Maybe they have, each one of them has a good thigh. So one of them has, a dummy thick left, dummy thick right.
So they came together to form
the doobie dummy thick.
Nobody Naruto. Always leads to conversations in East.
We should clip that whole conversation right there. I think that's worthy of a YouTube.
Again, what are we? The village hidden in the dummy thick thighs?
Dummy thick. Just imagining the headband is just an ass.
Everybody shall fear the dummy thick ninjas trained by Might Guy and Rock Lee.
It's just one singular line right in the middle of the headband, and people are like, "Oh, well, what's the line represent?" No, it's a really big, it's a dummy thick ass. But where's the edges? That's how thick it is.
That's it. So yeah, I don't think you understand how dummy this thick is.
This thick is.
All right, we learn about the robot.
Oh, my task here is to confirm the receipt of all parts shipped from depots, then I oversee the task of ensuring they are correctly assembled. Currently, all work processes have been suspended as of my duties. I am fired. The issue seems to be that no parts are being shipped. I am on standby here to take receipt of them in event of shipping resumes. Robot.
Construct. Done. And yes. And just to reiterate, we must go to the sky, survive the door, and then we can build a robot. I don't know how strong we have to be to tough out the door, actually. I have no recollection.
I think, just going off of what I saw when we were doing it last time, I got another star container. I got another heart container. I think sometime in this episode I get a heart container. Do I not? Spoiler alert!
I don't think you actually do go to a goddess statue to level up. You might have enough. You might have enough orbs to level up, but I don't think we actually got to a statue.
No, wait, I thought I went and I talked to Pura.
I believe, yeah, we go back, but I don't think you actually hit up the statue to level up.
No, there's a statue in the hut, isn't there?
Yeah, but no, there's a bargaining statue, to buy your soul, to use your souls at. I don't think you actually
that's what I used. No, never mind.
You talk to the different statues you talk to the other rocks that talk to Link.
I went and I got Dark Link clothes or something like that. That's why I did.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes. That does sound right. That you bought part of the Dark Link tunic stuff.
Well, of course I did.
I mean, because why not? It is the most fashionable.
It is.
Everybody. Let's say black goes with everything.
It does.
Especially red glowing eyes.
100%. Flash gets. I got a clip of flash gets in my head and now it's stuck. I have to get that out.
I just flashed back to actually fighting Shadow Link in the temple in Ocarina of Time, and that's an awesome fucking boss fight. God, that's so good.
So Dark Link, he's a doppelganger made by Ganon, isn't he?
I'm not sure if it's actually specified to be Ganon that constructs him, because you find him in this really weird. What is it? You're in the middle of the water temple, and you walk into this weird spirit chamber thing. Because I think in some part of the lore,
all the cool shit happens.
It's been a while that it might just be.
I'm a water temple fanboy. I know a lot of people hate the water temples, but I love them. I love crazy ass puzzles.
I really like the one in Twilight Princess. I do get the main ish. I do understand people's irks with the Ocarina of Time one, but that's just because there's one specific backtrack point, and it is so dumb that if you don't notice it, it makes you feel so bad. I get there's. It's been actually a while since I played Ocarina of Time. We should play Ocarina of Time on the channel.
I think I was actually just going to say I actually haven't beaten Twilight Princess. I own it.
Really?
I made it. Yeah, no, I haven't. I think I made it. I can't remember the order of the temples, but I know I made it through the Fire Temple and the Wood Temple, and I think that's about as far as I made.
There's no. Well, I guess. Well, you still go through Death Mountain. I guess that is. Well, it's the Goron Mines. I don't think there's really a quote-unquote fire temple in Twilight Princess.
Maybe I'm confusing it. Like I said, it's been years, honestly.
Yeah.
Last time I have played Twilight Princess, I was in grade 12. So mind you, that is well over a decade ago now. By the way, that's how old I am. I may not sound that old, but I am pretty damn old.
I'm gonna talk about you sound ancient. Just sneaking in a quick slam against my buddy there and off the checklist.
I'm so old.
Insulted Dorky's age.
I'm so old. That's why I'm a dead guy.
I was gonna say, and he coughs and falls down.
Help! I've fallen and can't get up.
I want to say, sorry, just this half link back, that I actually should have Twilight Princess, I think, relatively on hand. I have most of my Zeldas relatively on hand. Because, well, Zelda.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, it was the Goron Mines. So I've done the Forest Temple, the Goron Mines, and that's it. Wow,
the first two.
Yeah, so I've done the first 2 of 9.
You didn't even get to the Water Temple.
The Water Temple's the last one, it looks like.
No, it's the next one.
Is it? It says the Cave of Shadows is the next one in this. It's Forest Temple, Goron Mines, Cave of Shadows, Temple of Time, City in the Sky, Snow Peak Ruins. Oh, I guess Lake Bed Temple, Hyrule Castle, Palace of Twilight.
Lakebed Temple is the third one, because that's where you get the third fused shadow, and then you go through the shit to actually go on to the, to get the Master Sword. It's your third dungeon before the Master Sword.
But yeah, you need the elements.
You're lying. I will stand by that. Whoever, if Lakebed Temple isn't, third on your list, then I say they're lying. That should be the third one.
Well, this is just Google bringing it up, so chances are, yeah it's wrong. So I take it, going from my experience and my gameplay knowledge, so it would go Forest Temple, Goron Mines, Lakebed Temple, Snow Peak Ruins, Cave of Shadows, City in the Sky, Temple of Time, Hyrule Castle, Palace of Twilight.
Well, there should be a place called Arbiter's Ground on that list for one.
Really?
I was gonna say, I think they're whatever shadow place, they're getting the name wrong. Unless that's what it's called and it's in the Arbiter's Ground, but I remember the temple
here's
being
an
Arbiter's
actual
Grounds.
Comprehensive list via Zelda Dungeon. Here we go.
There's somebody that maybe knows what they're talking about?
Okay, so Cave of Shadows, HD only, Amiibo exclusive. Ah, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not even sure if I know what you're talking about.
So there's Forest Temple, Goron Mines, Lakebed Temple, Arbiter's Grounds, which is 4, Snow Peak Ruins, so I was actually pretty close. And I didn't even have Arbiter's Grounds as an available resource. Those bastards.
I just say, which upsets me. They know nothing, I tell you, nothing.
Temple of Time, City in the Sky, Palace of Twilight, Hyrule Castle. Okay, so I got those two wrong. So I thought it'd be Hyrule Castle, then Palace of Twilight, but then again, you know, your princess is trapped in another castle, always.
I say, wow. Actually, I guess in Zelda, she is almost always in Hyrule Castle.
Yeah,
she's the one princess that doesn't move castles. You just have two princesses in Twilight Princess.
Imagine if you showed up with, sorry, your princess is another castle. I'd lose it.
Again, look around in Zelda, it's but there are no other castles.
What do you mean?
I was gonna say, it's Zelda. Nobody else made a castle except for the Hylia.
I'm in Nintendo Disneyland. There is one castle.
Right? Well, in Nintendo Disneyland, there'd be two. Peach's Castle. Where is the Mushroom Kingdom relative to the Hyrulean Kingdom anyway?
I think they're completely different universes.
Oh no, man! You ever been outside of Hyrule?
Sorry.
It gets weird. There's sea demons out there, man.
Would that be different universes? Hold on, I gotta actually think about this because it's. Yeah, no, that would be it's
they would
the Nintendo multiverse, I would assume.
Well, it's well, remember, the idea with Nintendo is if you want to stretch it, everybody links up through Smash Bros, but Smash Bros is also real. What is that? The thematic element of the first game is just a kid playing with his toys?
Is that the first game, or, I can't remember if they slipped that in the first game. I do remember in the GameCube one, Brawl, that is something that they had, because there was
the Master Hand's supposed to be
and the other hand,
Xanu it's Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but I believe in Brawl was also when they brought in what's his face, Taboo or Xanu or whatever his thing was, the wire mesh guy who is behind everything, except it's all done without dialogue, so he's just the next guy to fight.
Yep.
Sorry, I remember playing through Brawl's story mode to get all the characters and just being wow, they were trying to slam so much story into something with no dialogue. When Sonic shows up at the end to save the day, it's one of the best things ever. It's so fucking funny.
Is that when they introduced Sonic as a character?
Yes, and you know how he gets brought up in the story?
How?
It's at the end of everything, so after you as Kirby survive everybody getting wiped out and go rebuild the entire roster, and then freaking what's his face, the grand evil guy Taboo or what's his face, rips a hole open in the sky and reveals his huge techno butterfly wings of ultimate doom. Sonic just appears out of nowhere and does a homing attack through one of his wings and then strikes his Sonic pose, and boom! Sonic's in the fight now.
Sonic joins the battle.
Which I've just been sitting there going, you've been running around the world this entire time.
Gotta go fast. Yeah.
Gotta go fast and outrun the bad guys. They're coming to get me. Aw, yeah. Which they were. The bad guys were coming to get us all.
Well, always. I just had a thought. It would be great if there was like one of those Sonic... I think those Sonic racing games where it's like a leg race. Like those marathon running games. And Tom Cruise is a unlockable character.
Run, Tom Cruise, run!
Run, Tom, run! Behold my masterpiece.
Right, the ultimate flight craft.
Ultimate flight craft. That's right, I'm doing recall here, aren't I?
Yeah, you're trying to, like, raise it up in the air to give yourself a better launch point. Even though you kind of didn't really have to, but it was more entertaining.
There we go. See, that's perfection right there. You can tell I have a very mathematical mindset.
And then you... Yeah, I was gonna say, have to think about it. It's like, no, I'm gonna drop it if I do it right away. It's like, yes, yes.
Well, it can be a little tricky because you have to think in reverse, right?
Alright, because, yeah, it's gonna zip you up now. Or do you just... Or do I... No, okay, yeah, you do try zipping it up in the air. Like, or do you just kind of, like, half give up and are like, no, just fly off the edge? Because, yeah, first you go in the air, and then you canceled it, I think, before you activate it, and then you fall, and off we go!
Look at me go.
Whee! Flight. Oh yeah, and just, I guess, to reiterate for your own sake, too, the Zonite you mine underground, you can convert into more batteries eventually.
Well, why would I need that? Look at my, like, astounding battery capabilities here.
My
pure move in reverse.
As you free roll down the hill and activate the fans and away.
Yeah, I forgot they just automatically just start going again, right?
As long as you're like holding the at the control stick, yeah. As soon as the batteries kick back in, whatever vehicle you're controlling will start back up again. If you let go of the stick, they won't like automatically kick in type deal.
I just have to say, it is very hard to control that thing.
Right, as I say, turning is always the hardest part, I find. You can add more fans in a way to... You can kind of add, I think if I remember, like semi-angled fans to help with turning, but they don't really help with forward speed. It ends up just taking a lot of battery power, which is why I have like 4 or 5 batteries or something. Dang, it's been a while since I played Zelda, actually.
Oh, no!
And then just drop like a stone. Oh, and then the fans kick in the worst spot now.
Yep.
And that's just how it goes, yo.
Yep, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Also, I didn't know if I wanted to tell you at the time, but there is a simple hovercraft that you could make out of like 2 fans and a control stick that a lot of the community, well, used to swear by at least. I'm not sure about.
Oh, I just saw a thing about that. Yeah, where it's 2 fans and you kind of offset them and you put the control stick on top and it's like a hover cycle.
Yeah, we'll use the control stick, at least in my mind, as the centerpiece. And you put a fan at a 45-degree angle on the back for your forward momentum, and like a flat one on the front. And that like can really help you get that can help you get a lot of places really quickly.
Like super. I might try that because it'd probably take way less. It'd probably take less battery, wouldn't it?
Actually, it will take probably the same battery as this like machine, because realistically the only 2 things consume. Yeah, right. It's only the 2 fans consuming power to begin with.
But again,
Link. Right, I was gonna say, there can actually be there's a lot you can learn about crafting in this game. Like, with all the different tools and shit. My favorite being the walking robots I've seen people make out of, like, wheels and stuff. They put, like, sticks with pads on the bottom on some of the wheels, and then they actually, like, walk forward. I think it was, like, a weird AT walker that I saw somebody build. Like, right down to the fact that they had a cannon on it, I think, shooting things.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah, because eventually
back to the internet with this guy here. Okay, let's look at this.
Again, eventually you will find... Oh, what is it? There's a Zone Eye device that auto-aims towards enemies, and yeah, you can get weapons. You can also get a little tank tread thing that automatically homes in on enemies, so you can realistically make, like, little battle bots.
Battle bots, go! Oh, you know, I thought it sounded just a little quiet here. Give me a quick second. Why is this starting up anyways?
Yeah. Well, you saying that my majestic voice isn't enough to carry us through the void?
There we go.
Yeah.
Doing the thing, you can hear that too, right?
No.
Dang.
I don't believe that I can.
It's a good vibe. If I pull up Discord, is it... Oh, okay, no, never mind.
Oh no, you died!